Good evening, Professor.
Good evening, Professor.
We're going to start our class today talking about.
Good evening.
Good evening. We're going to talk about all about writing, academic writing. Okay, but first we're going to review some doubts that you written about, you wrote about. Okay, let's watch the platform. Okay. Wait a minute. Let's watch. Let's do some review about the things that I could find here in the platform. Okay. As you see, I took this concept map from one of you, and it was interesting. Okay. It's here we can find the summary that most of you did. Okay. Critical thinking. What is critical thinking? And we have to reread this because here I copy some questions that you have and you wrote on your papers. Okay? And we're going to answer all your doubts. Okay? So let's start talking about this. Okay, first part. Okay. You have done very well your work here. But you had notes. One of the questions was, which are the free websites where I can find reliable information in order to know which sources are trustworthy or not? Okay, we were talking about remember when we analyze the sources, we have to look for some ideas or some points we can consider. For example, if it is .com or .go, okay? So this you can find the information how to find reliable information on the papers that I sent to you, but you have to look for that at the end of your site. And most of the most reliable sources are the governmental or the international places like UNESCO or not big organizations, okay, or very well-known professionals that you can have a source. Maybe they have written some books or some papers, and they expose the information in a clear and truthful way. Okay. The second question says, how can we use critical thinking to spot fake news, especially with AI making fake content now? Okay, in this case, as we had here, we have this kind of test, the CRAB test. It's a tool that you can use to evaluate any kind of information. Okay, if you analyze your information with this test, you're gonna get a good source. Okay, how can we make sure we are always aware of our biases when analyzing information? Okay, in this case, um, well, if you when you evaluate an information and you have your own way of thinking about that information, you have to maybe you are going to look for information to support your ideas, but that's the ideas that are key when you can find your own biases. Okay, in the same. Okay, how can I avoid letting my own personal bias affect the way I analyze and read information? You have to consider, as you said here in this, in the conceptual map, that you have to compare, the information. You have to look both phases, okay? And in that way, maybe you can avoid letting the one personal biases affect the way of the information, okay? So please read carefully the papers that I sent to you, and then you are gonna get good ideas about how can you solve this kind of problem. Okay, that's why you have to. The thing is that you remember when you apply critical thinking, you have to evaluate the information. You have to be aware of your own biases. You have to compare your information. You have to think about that. Okay, and you have to read a lot. That's the key also. Read a lot, compare one source to other source, and then you're going to find what you are looking for. Okay. That's just something that I can say about some review about the critical thinking, okay? Because all these ideas you're going to apply doing the writing, academic writing, okay? Okay, let's start talking about academic vocabulary, academic writing. Okay, today we're going to talk in general about academic writing, and also I prepare some resources, a worksheet, a form also, no? Form. Okay, I'm going to do the form later. Okay, so let's start talking about this. And in this, the first things that we're going to do to talk about this, we are going to read a riddle. Okay. Academic vocabulary includes words used in academic dialogues and texts. Riddle. I have a thesis by another person. I stand on the shoulders of giants, but I have my own voice. I'm built of facts and evidence, but my purpose is to persuade. What am I? What do you think? I have a thesis by another person. I stand on the shoulders of giants, but I have my own voice. I'm built of facts and evidence, but my purpose is to persuade. What am I? What do you think? Give me your opinions. Okay, what do you think about this? Do you understand this? This is a riddle. Any idea?
No.
No idea? A ver. Well, I have a thesis by another person. I stand on the shoulder of giants, but I have my own voice. I'm built of facts and evidence, but my purpose is to persuade. Okay. It's related with academic writing.
An argument.
An argument?
Yeah.
Yeah. Very good. It's something that you are going to do, no? It's a academic paper, okay, that you have to build. No, that's why we say I am built of facts and evidence. No? That's the idea. No? That's in the academic paper. Okay. Okay. Good. Okay. So let's start talking about.
Be an argumentative essay also.
Yeah. Yes, that's right. Very good. Okay. So today we're going to talk about academic writing. Okay, we are going to open the let's say the PowerPoint. Okay. I'm going to open the PowerPoint. Lesson 3, academic writing. Formally, objectivity and technical language in academic text. It's all that you can find in academic writing. That's the difference between the normal writing, okay? For example, you have to avoid using short forms. You have to be objectives, okay? And also, you are going to use special verbs, okay? Special and technical language, okay? So you can have a good academic paper, okay? As it says here, academic writing is formal, objective, and technical. Either voice, casual language, emotional tone, and personal references. Okay. For example, you don't write. I think this article is awesome. Okay. You have to write like this. This article presents compelling evidence in support of the claim. Okay. Can you see the difference? This is just the normal writing, and this is the academic. No, you use, for example, there's special verbs like, for example, you don't say is, presents. Okay, compelling evidence in support of the claim. This is an example. Okay. To know this, we are going to see that you have to use academic vocabularies. Okay, and after you watch a video, you read some papers, you are going to do this activity. Okay, underline the formal words in this sentence. The data reveals a significant discrepancy of the participants' responses. The data reveals a significant discrepancy in the participant responses. Okay? After reading, we are going to do this. This is the first activity. Okay? How can I know what are the formal words in this sentence. Okay? May you writing more formal through vocabulary. Okay, for example, informal, a bit. Formal, somewhat. Not enough, is insufficient. Amazing, notable. Okay, so you have to avoid words like this, no? The more normal and non-academic words, okay? And here also we have another task, mini task review. There wasn't enough data, so the students didn't work, okay? So we had to rewrite this sentence, okay, in a good academic word. Another thing that you have to avoid, writing objectively, you have to avoid emotional and personal language. For example, this is an opinion. Obviously, this result is wrong, okay, but it's not good. So you have to find. The finding may not support the conclusion wrong. Okay, so that's the way that you have to avoid, no? Right, avoid emotional and personal language, okay? The exercise replace emotional language. The results are shocking and clearly prove the theory is wrong, okay? So here we have a normal day-to-day written, okay? But you have to change in a good academic way, okay? But we're going to read more books. We are going to read books or watch some videos and do some practice. And there, after that, we are going to improve this, okay? Also, when you write academically, you have to use a specific vocabulary and categories. For example, in linguistics, discourse is a unit of communication. But in sociology, discourse is the power-based language practice. Okay? So, you have to build a glossary from readings and lectures. Okay? And also, we can find some lists on the web. But maybe you can write, build a glossary like that. Okay. Be careful. Caution with technical terms. Be careful. Words may have different meanings in different fields. Okay. For example, corpus in anatomy is different corpus in linguistic. Okay. So you use the same words, academic word, that is not the same according to the field that you are applying it. Okay. List two technical words from your field. What do they mean? Okay, the same, no? While you are working, you can read and find some technical words. For example, in teaching, okay? What technical words we can find, okay? Final tips for academic writing. Use formal, precise vocabulary. Keep a neutral tone. Use technical terms correctly. Cite sources. Follow your field's style guide. Okay? So you are writing about teaching and learning processes. You have to look for some special words and how what special words, no, that you can use in your paper. Okay, and maybe you can make it as it is said before. You can create your own glossary of words that you use. Okay. Okay. And the final activity of this is rewrite these paragraphs formally and objectively. I've seen the result of this study are amazing. The kids didn't learn much, probably because the teacher wasn't that good. Also, there wasn't enough data, so the results aren't real. Okay? So you have to write this in a formally and objectively. Okay? Remember, when you write something, you have to look for sources. Okay, as I said before, you have to use format, keep it natural, use technical terms, cite sources, and follow your fields of study. Okay? Okay, that's it. That's the things that you can find in the PowerPoint, and also you have on the worksheet. Okay. Remember, please, don't write on the PowerPoint. Okay, this is just for you to guide. Remember, if you try to transform this or add something, it's like making a plugin, okay, something that is not your own creation, okay? Remember that. You never use anybody's personal PowerPoints, okay? So that's why I send you the worksheets to work in. One of you send me the PowerPoint. It's the homework, okay? It's not good, okay? Okay, brilliant. That will finish this. Remember, you have to read again, and you have to follow the instructions. Okay. Okay. We're going to change to documents. Okay, I'm going to show you some other documents that you can use to review this topic about academic writing. Okay. 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 Please. Okay. 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 Entonces, I found some articles that you can use. Okay. Here, for example, what is academic vocabularies? What is academic? Here we talk about academic vocabulary. This is with a video. You have the link here. Okay, this video. The contents. You have exercises, worksheets, and also answers. Okay, but you have to work with this, watching the video. No, before watching, okay, before watching, you have to complete this exercise. Okay, indeed, besides what features made it particularly academic? Okay, and then you can. What is academic vocabulary? We have 5 exercises. Yeah. Okay. So the first one, before watching, no? Then you have from task 2, what is academic vocabulary? Complete the following notes for the first part of the video. No, you complete this. Academic vocabulary word list. Here you are going to find some word list. And the same, no? For the following words we are mentioning in the video, what are the more academic words with the same meaning? Okay. These are some exercises that you can do. And after you finish doing this, you can look for the answers and compare, no? Remember, this is for you to study and review, okay? So you have to work with this without looking the answers, okay? So the answers will confirm that you have done very well, okay? That done well. Okay, so please don't cheat yourself, okay? The idea is that you approve yourselves, okay? With this kind of exercises. So please look the video, do the exercises, and after that, review and take notes. Remember it. So remember always that what things you can apply in your writing. Okay. These are very, very nice exercises. You're gonna learn a lot. So I have 4 documents like the academic vocabulary. Also, I have another one. Collocations, writing objectively. What is academic writing? This is also another another paper that is prepared by this foundation that is very, very, very interesting. Okay, remember, try to do step by step. First, task 1 before watching, and then you watch the video and you can complete the other exercises. And after that, you can check your answers with the answer key. Okay, but remember, don't watch before doing your works, your exercises. Okay, and this will clarify how can you apply the academic vocabulary. Okay, so please remember, you are going to do this exercise. This is what is academic writing first, and after that you can work with the other one that is writing objectively. The other is what is academic vocabulary. Yeah. So the first two, what is academic writing and what is academic vocabulary? Here, they're going to send to some links. You can go into the links and analyze some lists. There are some places on the web that you can find academic vocabulary, like dictionaries, digital dictionaries, to help you with this topic. Okay. I will be checking the other exercises that you send me, and I will also, if you couldn't upload any of the homeworks, please tell me now so I can open it so you can complete the homework. Okay.
Sorry, Professor. Are you going to send us the 4 documents that you are showing? I would like to have them.
Yeah, yes,
Yeah.
of course. Yes.
They are in PDF, so we have to print them to be able to work on them, I think, because you cannot do anything on PDF, no? But I would like to have I would like to have them all. So can you send them, please?
Yes, of course. I'm going to send you to on the platform. I will upload, and then I will try to send by WhatsApp right now. Okay. Do you have any other questions?
Right now we have to work on the tasks that are on the PowerPoint.
See, yes.
Okay.
There is a worksheet. Okay. If you have doubts, you can start reading and watching the videos, and maybe you can have some more, the idea more clarified, clearly. Okay. Okay. Yeah, this is the vocabulary, the writing, and also we have here the collocations and then writing objectively. Okay. Writing how to create an objective tone in academic writing. This, for example, is very interesting. Writing objectively. Task 1. What does the word objective mean? What is the opposite? Use a dictionary if you need to. Objective. Study the following pairs of sentences. For each pair, one is more academic, while the other is less suitable for academic writing. Identify one's more academic, and example has been done. Okay. Remember, when you say objectively, you had to support your ideas with evidence and also with sources. For example, you have here, I believe it is a major problem. No, you write here this verb, I believe. No, it's your opinion. No? A major problem. No. But if you write in academic way, it appears to be a major problem. Okay. So you have to see, you have to read carefully and see which one is correct. No, which one is academic, more academic. Okay. Writing objectively. Okay, so it will be a good idea. You can start working with this, with these papers. Read carefully and try to do the exercises. Okay, now here we have the answers. I think it's 1, 2, 3. Yes. Here we go. Okay. They are not too long, so you can practice to reinforce the idea. Okay. And also you have the answers to check your work. Okay. Better if you can right now starting by reading and working with this and watching the videos also. Okay, and after that you start working in the exercises that you have in the PowerPoint, in the worksheet that I sent you. And also you can in the forum you can send some examples or some ideas that you can you find interesting in these papers. Okay, it's better if you can first review these documents, watch the videos, and write your own conclusions about them. Okay, and I'm gonna put the forum so you can give your comments, your ideas, what you have learned, what is more interesting things in these papers. Okay, so it could be that we can join again at